Almost there. Just give me a sec. I'm almost there. Almost there. Get some chatting early on. And I'm almost. Switch over to my Twitch chat. Paste. Switch over to my YouTube. Copy this. Then paste. Next up. Switch over to my live stream previews. First testing on Twitch. Test 1, 2.
Stream elements bot running robot
Test 1,
face.
2. Okay, we're gonna hear that echoing for a little bit. Next to the stream elements bot running robot face here. Let's go check on my YouTube. Okay, that's good. Pin this up. Pin this up. I have an coming sneeze. Give me a sec. Oh man. Needs to come. All right. Hello folks, it's me, I'm Biggy, and I'm back, and this is Let's Play Tactics Ogre Reborn. And looks like everything is going okay on both streams. Got something going on with my left ear though. Oh man, that sucks. Itching like crazy. Oh well, let's hope it's nothing too severe. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Looking through, making sure everything's going okay. And yeah, let's start things off by saying thank you, Happy Lux, for renewing your Binge Watcher membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 21-month streak as well. Wow, holy cow. That's a long time together, buddy. And I think I already thanked DKK for subscribing to my channel a couple of days ago, so that's fine. And yeah, I think let's just get things started today. And I'll need to discuss right at the beginning of what's actually happening right now. Okay, so switch over to Tactics Ogre, please. Game. Okay, so let's just go a couple of loads back. That's what she said. But I discovered a couple of things.
Tactics Ogre.
Right, so this is the gates of Aritanai. And if we look at the Warren's report, I've made a bit of a mistake here. And the mistake that I've made, or more like a realization, is that I couldn't actually go to the other Kurutanai battle. And I just went and looked back and said, why is that? So if I go and have a look at the people here, go to Gaccialo. Yeah, so looking at the history, he says he was killed by resistance forces while en route to Kurutanai Keep after the Battle of Sonjiveld. So, what this means is that for us to be able to...
_Biggy is now live.
Thank you, Stream
Streaming
Elements.
Tactics Ogre, Reborn.
You're late, Stream
Wheelchair
Elements.
symbol disabled gamer wheelchair symbol. Tactics Ogre 100% run.
Yep, so if we go to the Warren's report here. Yep, like I said. This is not how the world system works. Because what it does is that I misunderstood what it means in terms of let's go to basics here. It's hardly basic. Regarding the World Tarot. So there are multiple anchor points in each chapter. You can view these on a timeline by using the World Tarot command in the Warren support. This timeline is also used to select specific anchor points to jump to. And you could always rewind the story. So the state of the story is saved as you pass each anchor point. When you jump to an anchor point, what happens is you resume play from that point in the story. And if you return to a point before an important decision is made, you could make a different decision if you choose. Okay, so that's about rewinding the story. Your party remains unchanged all throughout. But the important thing that I've misunderstood is what's called lost information. So each anchor point records your progress up to that point in which you passed it. So for this reason, anything that occurred after the selected anchor point will be lost. What that means is that for me, to 100% the battle, for, let's say, going to the World Tarot here, for me to unlock this battle, this one right here. Howdy, Manta. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here nice and early. I'm just relaying some news or a strategy or whatever it is that I need to actually do to 100% this game. But what actually happens is I've rewound the time back to this point. And there are 3 battles remaining here in chapter 3. And if you look at the progress report for battles, you can see that chapter 3 has 3 battles remaining. So that's the good news. We know which 3 battles they are. The 4th battle was simple enough. I didn't complete one of the maps in the Sonjiveld. So it's good to know that it actually counts all of the extra dungeons that we could actually do here. I've also made a little change up here on the top left to make it based on the chapter on what we need to complete. But yeah, long story short, if we wanted to get 100% on chapter 3 law, what needs to happen is I need to actually go, because what I did last time, if you remember, Meta, is I went over here to this anchor point, did these 3 battles, went past this anchor point, and yep, at Actually, what happened is Gatalio was I killed Gatalio at this point here. So if we, let's say, warp to this anchor point, don't worry, I saved everything. Hopefully, if you look at the Warren's report here and look at the people and go straight down to, where are you? Got Giallo. Yeah, Gagastani, who served this clan in battle. Also plays, you can see here that he was not killed. And that's because I saved basically up to this point. So if you look at the Warren's report here, yep, okay. World Tarot. I basically saved up to, where is it? Up to this point in the anchor point. So what needs to happen is I actually need to do all these battles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way to the Gates of Caritane to make sure that it overwrites all the anchor points up to that point, so that this battle against Catalio unlocks. And with that in mind, I'll do that off camera, because it's going to be just me playing with the level cap off and letting it grind through up until the point where we get this going on here. And the cool thing about that is I could do that at any point. The bad news about that is that I'm actually going to also test out, for example, dismissing. Like, I could try dismissing Zapan before this battle as well. And if I decided to do that and say no to recruiting Zapan, we could also kill 2 birds with 1 stone and unlock another event maybe at chapter 4. But that's probably best done all off camera, because if we didn't recruit Zapan now, we could recruit him in chapter 4. So that's an alternate timeline thing happening as well. But yeah, long story short, I'll need to do all these battles off camera, and I'll actually make sure to maybe save the battles that I haven't shown before and do it on camera, but that's probably going to be low priority. I might even just do recordings of those battles instead. So that being said, I went off camera and actually did a couple of things. I made a decision to actually continue on the neutral path before finishing all of these extra lawful, like chapter 3 lawful events. And I'm just going to finish the battles. I'm not going to do the events, because if I was going to do 100% on events, I'll actually need to map out the events in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, go over all the absolute, every single variable, which character shows up, does not show up in various events, since that the events change depending on like which character is present where when, and we'll have to see. And the bad thing, I think, or the inconvenient thing, is that it doesn't list what counts as an event. Does dialogue between characters during battle count as an event, or is it just the things that happens in tidings? Because if it counts dialogue in battle, you're gonna have a rough time trying to get everything 100% in terms of events. If we're gonna do that, most likely I think I'm just going to finish 100% battles, 100% items, and leave events for maybe a separate thing to do if I run out of content ideas, because 100%ing events seems like a complete chore. I'll need to actually manually map out the timeline, or if there's anybody who's going to actually pursue that, we could maybe write a guide at that point to distinguish what counts as an event and what does not. But that's going to be real rough. But before we do anything, I'm just going to load and go back to where I was before. Let's go to data and load.
100%ing the events does indeed sound difficult.
Yeah, if only it sounds difficult just simply because it counts the same events with different characters as different events or different character compositions. So for example, if we did this event, let me just do something simple. So this is chapter 1. If we go, say, let's have a look at the Warren's report. And where I am right now is that I world tarot all the way back to this anchor point and these two battles, and I'm about to do the Musa battle. And there's the massacre in the Lawful Route and the Musa battle afterwards. And let's see over, for example, these events over here can't be changed anymore, right? So let's have a look at Saving Selena, and you can see here, if we look at the cutscene, you'll see Donalto and Canopus.
Saved my life. And my already I've lost too many
So
men.
if we're counting just this, then we need to come back here, go and first dismiss either Donalto or the Canopus, or both. Go back to recruit Canopus. Go back to recruit Donalto, and do it just with Donalto. Go back to recruit. Go back to get Donalto. Remove Canopus, and see if these will actually be different events when fighting Nibeth here. And it's going to require like testing more than anything, like repeatedly, and whether if these changes in events, because that's just one event in, for example, this timeline, right? And that's not counting whether if this is just an event for just or in terms of tidings. If there are events in battle, then we have to redo every single battle with a character, without a character, etc. at the very least, okay, just as a positive note on all this is that at the very least, hopefully we will be able to do that by rewinding and going through various anchor points. But if we wanted to like be comprehensive about it, we need to actually know what all these 112 events are in chapter 1, right? But anyways, let me just stop talking hypotheticals here and actually head to Balma Musa and actually just deploy all the soldiers. As you can see here, level sync is off. Enemies will be at level 9. I'm just going to AI assign all here and then end the battle as quickly as possible. There was also that bit where I clicked to decline Zapan's yeah, let's just skip here because we've seen all of this before. I just clicked to decline all of Zapan's recruitment, but he jumps into the party anyways. So I will also test that off camera, whether if Zapan is actually forced to join us. There's even 3 separate types of events as well. One is Zapan being killed. Second is Zapan being rescued, but declining. Like Zapan being rescued, but declines being offered a job. So we're not recruiting him, but we could also recruit him in chapter 4. So there's an event in chapter 4 that we could unlock. But yeah, so I actually skipped this battle as well. But this is just so that we see the cutscene in the Chaos route. Death by shouting. Redonkulous. Tremendous shot is tremendous. Thank you, Biggy. Yeah. That's the kind of the only issue. Well, at the very least, we're allowed to automate over battles we don't want to actually have to redo with our levels intact. But the game does try to present a challenge. With the newer timeline, but of course once you've beaten the game, and this is very similar to like a new game plus at this moment, so
We have some time before our support arrives.
okay.
This auto battle feature is very interesting.
Yeah. Because I think the developers know that this isn't oh, look at all these magic leaves. Yeah, I think the developers kind of know that, okay, we're going to have these people like we're going to have like all these guys replay the battle at a certain point.
We didn't come all this way to listen to you spout nonsense.
But we already saw this event, but we're going to actually have to talk to Leonard here.
If the people of
Okay. So let's go ahead and
You are with me then. It is the only way. future of our people depends on it.
We need to stop this lunacy. Stop it.
Stop this madness! What virtue can there be in taking innocent lives?
You are yet young. Your heart is pristine, though I dare say your hands have seen their share of bloodshed. All that is required of you is to plunge those hands deeper. Bloody them not for survival, but for your cause.
Hmm.
If you cannot do that, you do not belong in this battle.
Yeah.
Denim!
Or
Denim,
Biggy,
you're
though.
all right. Vice, with us, quickly. Vice? What are you waiting? No!
Evil Vice face
Kill
incoming.
Vice. All three of them.
What good are kinsmen who won't lift arms for our cause? I'll tell you, they're as good as dead. If it's retribution you fear, fear not. They'll all be in their graves, thanking you for martyring them.
I think
I don't believe what I'm hearing. If this is a jest, it is in terrible humor.
I think out of all the voice actors,
Quiet,
that
Castle. You've made a fool of me long enough. You remember that hare I snared in our leanest days, Castle? You gave it to your brother to eat without so much as a word of thanks. That hare was for you. But you made a fool of me.
yeah,
You as well, Denham. You vex me. Always have.
I think Vice's voice actor got all the
The Duke gave such
work.
an order, Leonard. And you would carry it out?
Ours is to follow orders. I swore an oath before the Duke, before the realm.
You'd call such bloodshed service? Since when have we used our kinsmen's lives as leverage? Our lord has betrayed us all. To think I was willing to give my life for such a man. What a fool I was.
I did not think you want to abdicate duty, Ravnus. To break faith with Lord and realm.
I break no faith. I renounce the Duke. I renounce you all.
oh man.
I always thought to find you at my side the day the Wallister won their freedom. But if men of our own blood would stand against us, why should I expect more of you?
Am I not Wallister?
Wallister descended from Galgastoni's stock.
Lightning.
fault
Ba-da-dum.
I should not have placed such faith in one of mingled blood.
This is why I'm not a fan of the Chaos arc, though. For this one scene coming up.
Hear me, fierce warriors of Galgastan. We made this province to give shape to the peace we all want. Yet Ronway in Almorica and his rabble have trampled upon that peace and lifted their swords once again. We will not sit here and wait for death to visit us. We'll show them what it means to be Galgastani. Root out the Wallister in town and butcher them like the swine they are. Leave not one alive. To battle!
Vice, to me. Leave this to the others. We take the town.
Wait! Leonard! Vice!
This is gonna hurt.
Keel, Ravnus. You yap like the mongrel you are.
Oh man.
Leonard, do not think you can escape judgment for your deeds.
Ugh. That hurts to watch. Because that's a dead Ravnus there.
Yeesh.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why Ravnus is not available in the Chaos route. And as you can see here, level sync is now on. Let's have a look at the battlefield from here. And it's the same battle, quote unquote, as the one we had before. But hey, we even have Doppelganger, Vice, and Ravenous to deploy here. But before I do that, let's think on which class we want to actually get up to level 45 here. Oh, we can't? Okay, well, let's just actually have Ravenous show up here as a zombie, I guess.
So your levels are lowered to the ones the enemy actually have?
Yes. How level sync works is that you can toggle it on and off, except for battles you haven't completed. And if you look over here, you see that you have a reduced levels on all of your characters, of course. But the other thing that is also reduced is the strength of your equipment. So if you look at Biggy here, his Indra's bow's attack has been reduced to level 62. Versus it was about 100 something for all the other weapons. Back when it was at full power. So yeah, there's a significant reduction in the power of all these weapons to match the level that you're at as well. However, since level sync doesn't affect your skills, it still is a cakewalk. Like, I'll demonstrate, I guess. Let's just go AI cancel all. I'm going to remove... I'm just thinking which characters haven't been upgraded to level something. So actually, Azelstan's an interesting addition here. So we could level up Buccaneer. But anyways, let's head to battle. No, actually, let's actually pop in Azelstan against Gildas here. Let's make sure that our unit is fully equipped. And give him the ring. Right, so we'll also head to battle.
Do not let them harm the villagers. We will defend them with our own lives should it come to that. Go!
Alright, now it's time to vanquish the enemy. But before we start the battle, I'm going to thank all of my members. Thank you, Apilux, Random Manta, Sephiroth Vale, Doug Bolden, and Rafael Vega Chapa. Thank you for being members at the time of recording or streaming. You guys get to watch all of my videos early in my secondary series, which is currently XCOM. And you can also get some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. So if you're interested in supporting me that way, go ahead and check out the membership program in the description down on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, it's 3 buttons to support me. Liking the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And also clicking on the bell notification icon to get notified for whenever I go live. I got plenty of likes during my last video with... Okay. I was going to say, I got plenty of likes during my last video with with XCOM. So thank you for that, guys. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to hit somebody with it. That's not a good idea. Let's charge your mana here, Deneb. Lucky star. Do 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 do. And turn. Yep. Biggy's Lord ability is just still very broken. Because you're able to pair meditate with bow skills. I might even get rid of Tremendous Shot at this point. Because I'll mostly be using the finishing moves. And just Boon of Swiftness. You stick to Ardent Mender, please. Here goes Azelstan. And to be fair, it's my opinion as well that these battles are probably not worth trying to fight other than trying to get to later levels. But it's just to complete things storyline wise. The only other issue I have with the system, as far as we are concerned, is that instead of throttling up the enemy, they throttled us down. And like I said, throttling us down doesn't always make things, how should I say, harder. I mean, it's going to be slightly harder, but not to the point where... Oh, an engulf, nice. It's not enough, basically, to throttle us down. And I know what it did the throttle down instead of the throttle up as well. Is because they don't actually have to make any changes to all the battles to accommodate for a difference in level. Like, you know, various different gears and loot drops. And it's like, okay, if we throttle them down, we actually have to accommodate by having the different loot table. And you'll also have trouble with things that say, loot drops and they basically have to program a whole different loot drop and making certain different loots available earlier, which is just seems like a whole load of hassle to me. So I understand, but I don't think it's enough to make the game challenging. But I think I'm just nitpicking, like, from like completionist the point of view, which is, I think it's going to be kind of like a rare viewpoint. Well, not so much rare as in... Yeah, it's not so much rare as in it's doesn't show up often, but it's just that it's going to be rare that you find a gamer that plays this game to get like a completionist or to complete the whole game like 100%. But I mean, I'm not sure what percentage of gamers, say, are playing this game for the sake of completing everything 100%. Like, I'll be one of them. And maybe, what's his name? The completionist should be one of them. Uh, what is his real name? Some odd reason I can't remember the name of the completionist. But okay, anyways. It's worth okay, if I throw this, would it reach? Yeah. Like for example, if I used the bomb like this. Oh, wait, what? I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I didn't reach properly. Okay, let me try that again. I'm sorry for saying that you're not a challenge game. Oh, I'm ready to fight, all right. Okay, magic time. Move you as close as possible. Supernova. This hits 3. This spot hits 3. Oh no. This spot hits 4 units, but also Azelstan. Ooh. Hey, not nice. Here comes our blind gunman. One or two. $143. Here comes our not so blind gunman with engulf. Okay. End turn. Right, Ozma. Let's whip. Okay, we can't whip from here. Let's grab a crit card then. Oh, can we even whip from here? Okay. Yes, we can. Like, but I was saying, throttling us down doesn't provide us with enough of a challenge, in my humble opinion. Because of the because we have better gear, so to speak. Here. Let's see who we could attack. Like, it's a good attempt by the game standards, but just not enough, man. Okay, let's move Zapan. And he should be able to cast Sylpheed. Not at any good location, though. What about throwing a bomb? No. Fine, and turn. Right, Azelstan. You could Atonement. Then move back. Get some heal from Donalto, maybe. Very nice. Thanks for the extra men leaf. And let's see what Kashu's gonna do. Oh well, of course. Nice meditate. It is probably just a supernova over here to kill the other two. Yeah. Not really a challenge. Sharpshoot. Move you here. There we go. Nice guaranteed crit. Here comes a Conserve MP, which is going to be used for a Undine, which is still going to be strong at any level. Look. Can't quite reach the stat card here, but that's fine. And let's go with the Imperial shot. Question is, what skill should I use instead of double shot here? That would make sense at the very least. Right? Do we actually need to actually grab something? No, the minecart's fine. Goodbye. The only thing I think that is actually so there's an achievement unlocked for getting the Fallen Hero perk. The only thing that was particularly very nice was getting things like you know, not air charms, but various other charms. Okay. Thanks for the extra gun skill there.
Next will be your turn. I'll kill you by my own hands. I swear it.
Here we go. The massacre at Balamusa, yet again.
There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart?
All right. So let's save here. And let's see
3 weeks
the
had passed
difference
since the
between
massacre at Balmamusa.
the Chaos route and
Tragedy
the
had been as
Law
flame to
route.
fire
Yeah.
for the Wallister, bringing them together as never before.
So as you can
This
see,
would prove more than enough to inspire to action those Gargastani who bore no love for Balbatos.
the ploy actually worked if we went
The Gargastani had split
away.
into 2 camps, placing Hierophant Balbatos in the most precarious position.
Yep.
Balbatos essayed to silence the voices of dissent, but as cities began to fall to the Duke's resistance,
You can see the
Rise
resistance
retreat to the safety of his keep in Corinthian.
actually wins if we
Galveston
decided to
faltered,
be against
nor
them.
joined the Wallister resistance.
Yep.
Soon the rebel ranks had grown to fully threefold their former number.
Yeah.
It seemed only a matter of days before Balbatos would be brought out before his own walls to answer for what he had done.
Yeah.
As for Denham, through the Duke's scheming, he had been named a mastermind of the massacre, and a price put on his head.
Ah, see?
Resistance fighters and headhunters alike scour the high roads for him, while Denham finds temporary solace in the port town of Ashton.
Okay, so that's the difference in the storyline as far as between the Law and the Chaos route goes. So if it was the lawful route, the ploy would fail.
Don't go on blaming yourself. You did all you could.
I did nothing.
But now that the ploy succeeds, yeah,
Denham, what if we left this place, sailed far away and never looked back?
We've been through this. Father must be avenged. Besides, how could we leave things as they are? Now, we stay and see this through. We owe it to those who died at Balmamusa.
So yeah, we have the moral high ground, but
At it again, are you? Give your quibbling a rest and look at this. As the Duke grows more impatient, you grow more valuable. Up to 30,000 Goth.
this is an interesting turn of events if Canopus isn't with us.
Salt in our wounds. We are criminals before all the world.
Justice and war seldom keep company. In the heat of battle, all are criminal and all are innocent. Only later does the victor decide who is which. That's the way of the world.
So this is in already.
Since I
If
lost,
Canopus isn't with
since I
us,
failed
we will.
Balmamusa, I am made a criminal for it.
All the more reason to be on the winning side. Come, enough navel gazing. We need to go.
And there are also things to
Oh?
consider regarding
Where?
inconsistencies.
The Wallister army gathers southwest of the Burnham Massif in the Sanji Weald.
Of course, Galgastan doesn't stand a chance of repelling the resistance. Not now.
Uh-huh.
You touch it with a needle. Balbatos' days are numbered. I dare say Wallister victory is in the air.
In which case, we shall remain outlaws.
All the more reason to be on our way. Something must be done.
What something
Word
could be
reaches
done?
me that the Holy Knight Lancelot has taken up position behind the Wallister, on Tynemouth Hill to be exact. With the Wallister massed elsewhere, Tynemouth will have but light defense. What better place to break through the line?
Of course. Lancelot will aid us. I am certain.
Then we move. There's naught more to be done in this wretched place.
Right, so we have the Fallen Hero as a title. And all of these battles should be new to us. So if you look at the Warren's report and look at the timeline, first off, 13 out of 13 for chapter 1. Hooray! We're done with at least one chapter. Also 2 law we're done with in terms of completion. But we're now in chapter 2. Yeah, oh man. I hate to. Oh man. Oh man, do it. I don't want to watch this.
Galgastan. I heard another culling.
And not just those who bared steel against Barbatos. The nobility backing them lost their heads as well. Half of Galgastan now flocks to the resistance.
Just as the Duke planned.
The ground shifts beneath us. If the resistance takes Coritonai and the war ends,
Remain strong. All things in their time. The means are more important than the end.
All things in their time.
Though my blood be not true, it does not lessen my love for the Wallister. In the end, which is more important? I can never forgive the Duke. It is for warriors to die on the battlefield.
Ravnus?
You must save the Wallister. Light their way.
Ravnus? Can you hear me? Ravnus!
Denham, build a new home for our people.
Okay, come on, phone. Don't die on me now. Oh, no. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, the game got me emotional. Right. We haven't reached an anchor point yet. Well, to be fair, we did. But yeah, there's a couple of battles we could start doing right now. Yep, okay. So let's see how many battles we could do. And we're going to see if the shops have been updated.
Good day.
Thanks for all the money. Yeah, we could still buy up to the same levels as shops and crafting all these same items. All right.
Come again.
Let's actually do a data save here on a separate save file. Oh man, that bums me out. Okay, so let's see where we are right now. Well, we did 1 hour of streaming already. That's fine. But okay, here we are. Win with a Vartan in the party. Action to debuff an enemy. What is our reward though? XP charms? Yeah. Not a huge fan. Yeah, okay. Let's just say we're done here. Everybody's level synced at 10. I'm just going to have a look here at the checklist I have put up separately for Chapter 2 Law, no, 2C, in terms of what battles we have. So we have a total of 20 possible battles. No. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battles. The 7 battles that have been stated before are the battle with whatchamacallit, Okay, which battles are these? You know what? Never mind. Let's just keep going with these guys. There should be 13 battles here. The 7 battles that have already been completed are the battles within the Forum for Wildwood. That's what I wanted to say.
At last I find you, Denim. You've given good chase, but the hunt ends here.
You're not the first headhunter to mistake me for easy quarry.
Oh, I'll have your head. But I am no headhunter. You'll pay in blood for what you did in Balmamusa.
You were in Balmamusa. Please, you must hear me.
We are past talk. For Balmamusa! For my brother!
Right, so... Oh! Okay. Right. So, actually... there's a reason why there was a deploy of Vartan in this particular battle, because
Tactics Ogre.
let's try that again. The reason there's the deploy of Vartan quest is because Canopus has some dialogue. Right. Switch between you and Hobrim. And you should have the Archer's earring. Okay. Hopefully this will do. Wow, that's a loud plane. Okay, so you don't have a lot of other skills for me to actually take advantage of you other than using the Archer earrings. Okay, fair enough. Let's begin the battle with selected units. Do we have the Naruto deployed? Yes. We're also wanting...
If I walked away now,
We probably also want to remove the Wand of Lightning. Actually, let's do the smart thing and remove the various attack spells for now. Give you heal 3, Boon of Swiftness. Reason being, I don't want her to accidentally kill Arisel. And we'll remove the Wand of Lightning as well, so that she doesn't use any of her finishing moves. Watch if she does something silly like Shield Bash. Right, so according to the guide here, we need to deploy Donato and Canopus to see their conversation with Arisel. And if Kasho is kept alive, her conversation with Denim also changes. Canopus only speaks after Arisel's under 50%. We don't have to worry about killing Arisel at all. The only thing is we need to keep Arisel's HP at around under 50%.
At last
So 532 divided by 2 is just under 250. No, just 250 divided 250 plus 16. $266. No, 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 no. Oh wait, I already canceled all AI, right? Oh, that was Kasho. Okay. Leave them be. Hello, Ravnus. Thanks for being back from the dead. Then turn face forward. So let's see if Donato and Canopus have some dialogue here. Or some nice dialogue options available. Here comes an Al-Ikil. And just use MP plus.
Enough of this. We did no murder in Balmamusa.
Hmm.
We were there. I'll not deny it. But we did all we could to stop the slaughter.
Lies. I only pray you sold your loyalty for a worthy sum.
Okay. Right, time to move. I also forgot to re-equip Denim with a new skill here. But we have an Imperial shot. How much will this do to Aricel? 323. Right, and from then on, we don't need to damage her at all until Canopus has dialogue. Alright, Azulstan. So sad what happens to you at the end of these battles here. Not what I wanted to do, but never mind that. You need to move where? I think you'll move here. But you're not gonna get a good shot in at any case. Zapan. Let's move you to the side. Okay. Let me look at what's happening here on the side. Well, first off, thank you for all the viewers that are still here. Well, we could actually bolt you from here. That's nice. Right, Lindel. I bet you could throw one of these. Just for now. You do healing. That was impressive healing there. Okay, so you will move Hyun and just do a donk at the knight. And as soon as I say thank you for you still being here, we lost a viewer. I shouldn't have said anything, should I? But anyways, Ravnus. Critical. Get some Undine in. Thank you.
I am still here.
Yes. Hey, don't heal Ravnus not Ravnus, Arisel so much. I mean, I need her for some dialogue events. Right. Skill trigger. And yeah. Meteor strike. Meteor strike. It seems it's gonna hit the most targets. Mirrodin. One of the I'm not sure if Mirrodin was. I don't know how I feel about Mirrodin as a Magic the Gathering set. Actually, I have mixed feelings for a set that brought us Affinity, but also the set that. Wait, was that Mirrodin or was that the name of the plane? Damn it! I know Mirrodin is the name of the plane, and I'm not sure if it's the one that brought us the. No. The artifact's called the Mirari. Oh man, I'm not up to date on my MTG lore, or I've actually kind of like forgotten already whether if Mirrodin was the name of the plane.
Was the plane and the set.
Yeah. Miraidon, yeah. It was a Mirrodin. It's the plane and the set that brought us Affinity, if I remember. And it also marks the beginning of the new card frame. So the beginning of the modern format, if I remember correctly. Let's see, if I do this and I'll kill you, would it I'll kill you? No. I need to also make sure that okay, we don't have a good line of sight. This will I'll kill you.
My brother injured his leg. He couldn't even walk, but they cut him down just the same.
No, I don't hit the Donalto. Much better. And the thing is, like, the whole dialogue gives a whole different meaning. Now that the different... Oh, come on.
Hold, Arisen. You must hear me. All Dedham has told you is true. We were conspired against.
Abuna Donalto? How can this be? Leonard said that you died in Balmamusa.
Huh.
Leonard told you this? I did not think him capable of such duplicity. Aracel, as I am living proof, Leonard's words are false. A cousin, a playwright. He knows the truth, yet writes for us a damning fiction.
What do you mean to say? That Leonard has misled me on purpose? Nay, this is no fiction. I know the horrors I saw in Balmamusa. I will never forget.
No, Aracel. You are captive to your own rage. It veils you from the truth. Oh, great Father Philaha, raise this child's heart from the dark recesses of hate.
To be fair, this does make Donalto's character. That was I was thinking. This does make his character like more appropriate, better written, as I wanted to say. Like it wouldn't make sense for him to be on the side that committed the massacre. Right, let's just whip. Here's an engulf and meditate. Let's go with added magic damage. And let's see how much damage this does. If I supernova, this is 403. Does Deneb does not have a crit, so let's hope that this doesn't crit.
I know when I am bested, though the knowledge that my brother goes unavenged pains me more than any wound.
Oh man.
It is done. Now kill me. Kill as you did in Balmamusa.
I will not. You are not my foe. If you have lost the will to fight, leave. I will not give chase.
If I leave here now, I will only return to claim your life.
Then know I am bound for Tynemouth. If you would hunt me there.
Huh.
You're going to regret this.
We got the Donalto line, but we didn't get the Kashwar nor the Canopus line. But to be fair,
Regret
I'm not going
was
to.
already too much for me to regret.
We could always rewind and come back here if we wanted to get all the events. All right, Canopus, Azelstan. Level up, please. Items auto restocked here. Going to save at a different save slot. And hit down the Raboom Aqueduct. Double check on the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's everybody we need. This is the battle against Zapan. Yeah. Let's be done here. And we head to battle. Canopus has a line against Zapan as well, if we want to actually wait for that.
The wheel spins true. You'll find them in Ashton, they said. Here you are. Not every day you chance on a mark with 30,000 Goth.
There are your headhunters, Denim. I know them by the dull light in their eyes.
Aw.
Oh, a comely maid with a curdled tongue. I approve. Don't worry, little lass. You'll be spared. You alone. A man grows lonely so far from home, hey? Well, let's begin, shall we? Look sharp, boys. Let one go. It'll mean your purse.
Yeah, it's just still for me, to me, real interesting how different timelines means different things. It gives one of the cool things I do like about this game is that it gives you so much perspective that small changes in timelines like these result in wildly different outcomes. It's a real nice detail because I remember very vividly playing this game back when I was doing the chaos, neutral and chaos timelines, and the game feels so different in different timelines. In terms of story, anyways.
It is fascinating. Also, I like that Zapan is now commanding a squad of squid.
Well, he is a pirate after all. Right? So would that count as squid in Japan? Yep. So calamari. Okay, that was as that was a very bad pun. So bad that I kind of lost my voice there. Right. Not lost my voice. No, my voice broke at the mere mention of that pun.
I have always liked that kind of fantasy idea. A pirate who commands a bunch of sea creatures instead of having a crew to rob ships.
Whatchamacallit. So Davy Jones. Not really, right? Oh, Berserk. It's gone Berserk, boys. So, okay, no.
Davy Jones is close, but he has actual crew as well as the Kraken.
Yeah. That is correct. Well, doppelganger over here. I wonder if both zip hands touch each other, would they disappear? But that's just actually a time traveling. That's more Hollywood than anything. Where, oh no, if two characters from the same time like touch each other, one of them will disappear. It's a paradox where we know now, kind of, that well, not
Maybe
know,
I
but
will add pirate who commands sea creatures to my list of things to try if I ever play D&D or Pathfinder type of game again.
yeah. So, talking about D&D and Pirates of the Coast and Magic the Gathering, I think there was a recent insider leak from a one of their employees stating that it was probably just a commentary piece saying that the people in Wizards of the Coast have kind of lost their respect for customers. I'm paraphrasing here, of course. But they've lost their like, I think the complete thing is something like they think customers are actually getting in the way of them doing business or something silly like that. Okay, let's have a look at Giga Tempest here. No, we can't target that.
Lost respect for customers. So like most Western companies.
Yeah. I think the exact wording is something closer to they think customers are actually in the way of them actually doing business, or something equally as ridiculous and tone deaf. But this is just from someone inside the company voicing their opinion, so it's got to be some sort of bias there, at the very least. Right, time for some Sylphie too. That was 7 hits. Pretty nice. Can't reach you with a word of pain. Where's the other Serpent? Is all the way over there.
Customers not wanting to buy the garbage that we put out is getting in the way of us wanting to give them stinky garbage products.
Yes. Exactly.
I have no respect for large companies.
Well, to be fair, a company's companies, whether if it's small or large, it does depend on their leadership. Although larger companies do tend to harbor more people who...
You there, warrior. You've the look of a man who settles for digging in the dust when he could be moving mountains.
Yeah.
You'll find more glory in battle than chasing after a pittance of bounty, eh?
Glory in battle? Ha! There's no glory to be had there. Not anymore. Balma Musa made a cripple of Galgastan.
I do get what they mean by their customers are getting in the way of business, though. because shareholders are starting to become the ideal customers for these massive companies rather than average
Aye, that's the truth of it. Well,
people.
still profiting claiming heads like yours, though.
Hmm. That's really a good take. Yeah, because their shareholders are they be the customers now. That's how the companies make money. Here comes an engulf. Bep. Do 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 do. Let's throw a bomb. Deal with those annoying squids. All right, Ozma.
Shareholders are perhaps the most loyal customers you can get because they have an invested interest in the company's profits being good, unlike normal people who want good products and don't care about the company's profits.
Good take. But that does become the crux of the problem of a company and how to make good products, right? Go with the rapid blast here. Just knocking you back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, let's move you here. Just a little bit too far away. Oh yeah, you have a good target right here. Let's go with Ruination, I guess. And just finish the battle for me, will ya? It's a lobba. It's just Zapan killing Zapan.
That was ill played. Pull back. These ones are keep for later.
Yeah.
What? Running away? After all your talk of glory? Bristle-bearded boar?
That mouth ne'er opens, but a mealy nugget spills forth. I tarry longer just for that. But next time, fair lass, next time.
Okay.
Good old unrestricted capitalism at play. Though don't get me confused, I am no advocate of communism either.
That's the if we're talking objectively, communism is a how should I say this? Is a nice ideal, but it never works because people aren't so kind of pure and incorruptible, and it is kind of born out of like it is problematic from the get-go in terms of what happens in reality, because it wasn't as good as an idea as it is. It doesn't
Precisely.
it doesn't solve the corruption that is actually embedded in the political system. Let's have a look at the enemy area here. Oh yeah, this is the Let's Save Arizal mission, isn't it? So save Arizal to recruit her, deploy the Nalta and Canopus. You see a conversation was with her. Arizal says something when her HP is under 50%. Yeah. So let's just stick with the battle party we have right now. And
Take the scouts a lot.
Decurion, I know this woman. She led the ambush at Lodum.
This is the Thunder Maiden.
No, that's
Tis true. Would you deliver their vengeance? The blood of tenfold that number stains your hands. And then there is Balma Musa. I'll not be lectured by the likes of you.
Is that Arizal? The Galgastani
Indeed.
have her outnumbered. We
Though
must
no
help.
government system can be free
Oh?
from corruption, historically communism
doubt
has
you're
been
right.
one of the fastest to
And I
reach
will
the
leave
corruption
with
point
no
of
more
governments.
regrets.
hmm.
My dear Denim,
Vanquish Vance, the Stampede. Oh, that's gonna be real tough. The best way I would okay. The best way I'd state things is why democracy? Well, let's first separate democracy as a government system, because there's a certain misunderstanding in terms of democracy as a form of government, and yeah, that people mistake that the opposite of communism is democracy. I think that's one thing that people that's actually one of the mistakes I made personally before I realized that they're not actually opposites at all. The opposite of communism is capitalism, and capitalism is not a form of government, so to speak. It's a form of how we manage our manage said government. Okay, let me just do this. But it has historically been.
Arizal, I'm coming. Draw closer if you can.
That's what she said.
Explain yourself, Denim. I am your sworn enemy. I name you traitor.
I am no traitor, but I was wrong to fight for the Duke. I see that now.
I can't imagine the voice actor
Stay back. Any closer and I'll kill
not
you.
giggling at that line. Just me being immature. Sorry. Okay. This is why I am...
Aracel, your faith in Leonard is understandable. I would fain believe him myself. But Leonard has lost his way. He forgets that no aim, no matter how lofty, is ever served by sin. He was not like this before.
Very true.
I fear he has lost his
What
way.
systems of societal operation and systems of governance are very separate
Leonar's
things.
responsible for Balmamusa? Abuna. I can't believe it. I do not want to believe.
Nor do I. But the blood of our people soaks his sword. Perhaps, as High Champion of the Knights of Almorica, he placed duty before honor.
Why him? Why was he alone tasked with such a burden?
I know no more than you. Indeed, it vexes me that I did not aspire it in his heart before it was too late.
No. I loved him. It is I should have known. Perhaps it was my love that blinded me.
Yeah, so this puts a nice... It's an interesting perspective on Aracel.
Aracel.
No, I can't have him say the line again. I'm gonna lose it. But okay. Alright, let's just get rid of you. But it does present a nice perspective on Aracel as a character. But that is problematic though, because then, oh wow. So what that would present us is that Aracel in the lawful timeline, despite she will actually know that Denim and Leonard was behind Balmamusa. And she would have been immediately estranged from Leonard as a result. Despite how she's, despite her feelings. Yeah, that must have been hard on her. But yeah, like there was the whole if we head back to that whole system of government thing, no matter what kind of government you have, the thing about democracy as a form of government is that although it lends itself to corruption, it lends itself to less corruption than in a dictatorship. Let's just be more... Let's just go with the simpler concepts here. It lends itself to less corruption in, let's say, than a dictatorship, because there's more moving parts, say. And because there's so many moving parts in democracy, there's more people to please. there's more people to there's more people that is required for you to stay in power, not just the influence of fewer people. That it effectively lets you have a more equal society just by should I say by proxy? So imagine in the dictatorship, right? You have a king who could rule over their subjects, and or should I say in an autocracy. I mean, that means that for the king just no matter even in an autocracy, the king doesn't rule by himself, right? So he'll need help of his not his subjects per se, but powerful ministers to be able to make the best out of his government or stay in power. There we go. And if the king actually, say, loses his way, then the people who are actually in power, mainly his ministers, will find a way to topple him, right? Nice. So with that in mind, a king would probably, but he needs less people to be, say, happy under him, for him to remain in power. And that's how corruption comes in. So basically in a dictatorship, he needs to pay less people or keep less people in power. But in a system where you try to make everyone equal. No, that's so in the logical extreme, but in the one logical extreme where everybody's equal, then in Karl Marx's defense, in an ideal world, when there's more moving parts, more people to please. Basically, logically, it should mean that there should be more equality, but that's just by logical steps. But of course, that's not how it works in the real world. When I think Animal Farm put it perfectly that there's going to be more equal people than others. Those who would take advantage of the system. I mean, it's like if you watch, I recommend watching whatchamacallit, but I guess you'll probably do already. I love the oversimplified series. And it just explains how basically Stalin took over all the work that all of the predecessors did. So basically You know, you got all of the work where that Lennon did, all the work that all these wonderful people did. Well, wonderful. Lennon wasn't such a wonderful person, I would imagine. He was very fiery, but all these people did all the work, and then one fell swoop, someone who twists the like pulls the rug out of all the very, very precariously placed system is enough to kind of topple the whole thing. Okay, let me just deal with this little fairy right here. I'm just dealing with all these guys so that Cannabis could trigger his dialogue, maybe. Right, let's move you forward as much as we can.
It's kind of funny because Lenin left a note for his secretary to tell the other government members not to allow Stalin to get any more power.
And the secretary that he left in power, Stalin. Yeah.
But after Lenin's death, Stalin had his secretary executed.
Yep. Whoops. Yeah. Big whoops there. Yeah. But okay, let's just end this battle, I think. Thunder, take freedom! Okay, let me just intern repeatedly.
Wait, was it that Stalin had him executed or was Stalin the secretary? Now I don't remember.
I think Stalin was the secretary, yep, or something silly like that. I need to go watch the oversimplified episode to actually remember. Why don't you have a dialogue, Cannabis? Oh well. Let's just end this battle here.
My life spills on the ground. Oh, forgive me, brothers. Your deaths go unavenged.
Goodbye, Vance the Stampede.
I can go no further. I surrender, Denim. I'm too weary to go on.
Then your life is mine, but I will not claim it here.
So I am to be your hostage. Do not think such tactics will dissuade the Duke.
You have it wrong. We wish only to clear our names. Watch with your eyes. Listen with your ears. Witness the truth of this war for yourself. If you still cannot trust me, your life will be yours once more, and my life yours as well.
Yeah.
Your words have a ring of truth, but I am a knight of Almorica.
Archer, but
Honor demands evidence more substantial.
Then I will speak on this no more. Come, we should be going.
congratulations. All right. So much stuff.
Okay, I just looked it up. Stalin was considered the general secretary of the state at the time, but Lenin had his own secretary to who he gave the note to.
Yep. Aristotle joined the party as a guest. Got a new title as the Merciful.
Stalin didn't have the secretary fired, but took the note and fired the secretary.
Yep. Fired. It's like that Futurama line. It's like, okay, for what if I don't like my job? Then you'll be fired. Okay. Out of a cannon into the sun.
I meant executed.
Okay. Right. So we have Battle 4, Battle 5. Okay. Let me just think this through here. I'm going to look at the Warren's report here and look at the World Tarot. Okay, we've reached an anchor point. And why that's important is that once we reach an anchor point, it's a good point for me to end the episode. And tomorrow I'll be off. And as I'm off, I'm actually going to go do some off-camera shenanigans. And by off-camera shenanigans, I mean I'm going to go to this anchor point and run through the whole thing and redo all the battles up until the point. I'm going to actually try doing this battle again, the Tynemouth Hill battle again, and actually this one, and refuse. Let me just go look at Chapter 2 Law again. If I go to Chapter 2 Law, you can recruit Zapan later in Chapter 4, only if you follow the law route, but there's no reason not to recruit him right now. So if we go to Chapter 4, you'll recruit Zapan in... Okay. In the beginning of the chapter, I think. So what's going to happen is I will pause things. Oh, actually, let me explain. I will actually move back here, get Zapan, refuse his offer to join, and then I'll off camera run through all of this. And I'll just save these two battles maybe separately, so you could actually see me just in case. I'll this so that I don't have to come back here and do it again, and then I'll recruit Zapan here again. But I don't know when exactly in Chapter 4 that Zapan's going to join us though. But yeah, when we're back 2 days from now, I would have run through all this already. So we'll be done with this particular law route and hopefully not come back to it again. Yeah. So with that, let's have a look at the progress. We're actually 10 out of I'm not sure how many for Chapter 2 and 2C. So let's actually update that on this little chart right here. And then when we're back, let's do as much of Chapter 2C as possible. It does look like we are how many battles away for 2C here? we just finished the battle with okay, we just finished the battle with at Zeod Moors. So we have Bordeaux, Tinemith, Presaro, Quadriga, Namza, Goliath, Rhyme, Almerica, outside and inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 battles. I'll be able to do 9 battles in one sitting on Friday. Oh well, we'll figure that out. But at the very least, I'm gonna spend some time getting 3 law completed. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. So I'm just gonna take this time to thank everybody who's here. First off, I'm going to post the link to the XCOM 2 premiere, but not after.
Why don't you go to Coda 1 first to get access to San Francisco? Get some equipments and spells.
Coda 1 is an interesting choice. Getting equipment and spells is also quite interesting. But the hi Akadet, thanks for being here. But going to Coda 1 to grab some loot, I think the game flows a little bit better if we decided to. Well, it becomes a moot point because we're going to come back anyways. But I do like finishing the Palace of the Dead at least once before going into Coda. So I'd probably redo the whole thing. I wanted to finish all 3 paths, I think. Then on the third go around, have all the characters. By the third go around, have all the special characters before go to 3 Chaos, get Palace of the Dead cutscenes unlocked, then move forward to Coda. And then because by the time we have to go to Coda, we will get some Palace of the Dead. I think we get some Palace. We will get some. That's the game plan, anyways. Is that to start doing Coda after the Palace of the Dead, because we need to revisit all 100 floors of Palace of the Dead to get some more gear, anyways. Oh.
Have a good day, Biggy_Biggy support.
Yeah, we'll need to do a couple that a couple of times. But yeah, thanks for being here, Manta. Thanks for being here, Akadet. But yeah, just give me a second while I completely forget what I'm supposed to do here. I think it is this one. Go public. That instant premiere for the next episode of XCOM. And I'll post it here. No, this is just YouTube. So go for the restream chat here. So post this here. This should appear on both of channels here. Wise T9. Okay, that's the correct link. So yeah, thank you all my members. Apilux, Randamanta, Sifrol, Del, Doug Bolden, Raphael for being members. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And it's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye for now.